failure to define a relationship has actually led to so many people being caught up in confusing situations. And also, it has led to so many people being hurt at the hands of people who don't have boundaries. And sometimes they are not very mature in the way they are handling their friendships and relationships. This normally happens when there's somebody who likes chatting with the opposite sex but doesn't know what is boundaries or how boundaries are. Men and women have fallen victim to this, where you find that somebody is chatting them up, okay? Someone is trying to show them as if they are interested in them. This person gets their hopes up to say, man, this is a good person and they are literally showing me their intentions, and I know a relationship is the next stage that we're going to experience together, only to find out that this person was simply being friendly. Imagine your surprise. At the same time, imagine the confusion and the hurt. You invested so much time in this friendship because you hoped that you would reap the reward of dating relationship, only to be awakened to the fact that this person is simply having no boundaries. And they were just chilling with you, chatting you up, leading you on. I've talked to guys who have been victim of this. Ladies who actually are eyeing a certain guy. They're chatting them up simply because they're just being friendly. And also guys who are falling victim to the same thing. And I want you to understand that for ladies and guys who have been through this, I understand you. And today we're going to address this. We're going to talk about the importance of defining a relationship. To do that, we're going to react to a video clip. Before we do that though, I want you to take time to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment section below. I really appreciate your support. I'm almost on 2K subscribers. Get me there, people. Thank you so much. Now, we need to really approach the process of dating and even our friendships with maturity. Without this, it leads to so much confusion and also hurt. It's really important that we're able to do this. Now, let us react to this clip and then I'll give you some thoughts at the end. Let's do that now.
Brother James, I believe you're a nice guy, but I've told you many times, I already have someone in my life and I can't accept your proposal. Yes, so please understand.
Brother James is in trouble.
Yeah, what have we been talking about? Oh, so it's me. It's only me who's been talking, right?
Yes, now. I mean, I have to go now. We're going to be meeting up tomorrow, right?
Yeah, yes.
Alright, awesome. Alright, see you tomorrow then.
Alright, bye.
Alright, bye.
Do you know, I've realized that there are very few people that I can connect with in this world the way I can connect with you.
Why do you say so?
I mean, trust me, I've, met a lot of people. I've connected with a lot of people, but the way I can relate with you, the way we bond, the way we flow, it's just so easy with you.
It's very easy for me too. I always feel free when I'm with you.
Do you know that if we get married, we'll make a very fine couple?
There's only one way to find out.
Which is?
Getting married now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely.
You know you need to give Chris a chance. He really likes you.
What's wrong with you? You already know I have someone.
Who?
What do you mean by who?
Don't tell me it's that brother John.
Of course it's John.
Laura, don't lose good relationships because of that brother John. Don't lose good people. You guys need to define this thing. Eh?
What do you mean by that?
Has he officially asked you out?
All those formalities don't matter. We're always on call. We always spend much time together. He tells me everything happened in his life. He says that if I'm in his life will never remain the same.
Has he even asked you to be his woman?
Even this morning, he told me that if he married me, I'd be the piece of his life.
But he hasn't asked you to marry him.
He calls me his butterfly.
Oh, Laura, when would you be smart now? You guys need to stop this thing. You guys need to stop beating around the bush and allow him to define this thing. You guys have been doing this thing for months now, getting to a year or what, and he has not even defined it. Please ask him to define it so you know where you stand. Eh?
Laura, what are you doing? Where are you, Laura? I will send you my location. You need to come and see what I'm seeing right now. You need to come fast. I will send you the location. Just start coming. Leave whatever you're doing. Start coming. Hurry. Good. What is it that was so urgent? Who is that over there? Is that not your supposed boyfriend?
No, there must be an explanation for this.
What
It must be
explanation?
someone from church.
Who is that lady you're sitting down with? Let's go.
John!
Laura, what are you doing here? Babe, this is my friend Laura. She's like a sister to me. Laura, this is my fiancée, Blessing. Are you okay? What are you? Is that Laura? Hey, Laura. We'll see later, okay? We'll see later. So,
You see yourself? I told you.
How could you do this to me? A little sister? Really?
I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand? So you had a fiance all this while and you are always spending time with me, telling me that you feel special around me, calling me butterfly, and you had a whole fiance? Oh my god.
The sad part is that this is more common than you can imagine. So many people are in these situations where they're chatting up with people, chatting, interacting, getting close to people, but they don't even have the intention of dating them or even starting a relationship with them. And so you begin to wonder, why do people do this? Number one is simply because of a lack of maturity. People don't really know what they want in life. And so you can actually see that this person has nothing better to do but to chat up people of the opposite sex every time. They have too much time on their hands, Immaturity. They don't really know what to do with their time and how to interact with people of the opposite sex. Number two, they lack boundaries. And so all that also comes with maturity as well. Number three, it's also because this person maybe is just used to treating people of the opposite sex like this. But there has to be a time when a person reaches and begins to know, to say, okay, if I do these things with the opposite sex, I'll be sending out this message. How can you be investing hours upon hours, chatting up to the late hours of the night with the person of the opposite sex and be saying that they're simply a friend? This is how people create confusion and also hurt. This is what you end up hearing, to say that drama in church keeps on hurting girls. You hear that pianist in church is always getting close to people and then distancing himself after some time. That's why you find that people leave praise team because of this type of things. Okay. We need to be mature in the way we approach things. Now, how do you avoid finding yourself in such a situation? Number one, find out the reputation that comes with certain people. People who do this often actually have a reputation for it. They would have hurt some people before. Find out before you even say, maybe I'm the lucky person. Not really. Sometimes you may just be the next victim in their trail of lack of defining a relationship. They may just make you the next victim. So it's really important you find out. Number two, have boundaries yourself. So make sure you have boundaries for how you interact with the opposite sex so that you don't fall victim to these things that look confusing. Is it a friendship? Is it a dating relationship? What are we doing? Can we elaborate? All those things. If you can find a way to have boundaries in your own life so that you don't find yourself in a place where you're so free with the opposite sex that you create confusion for yourself. So the other way is to make sure that you have a timeline with how you approach these things with the opposite sex. So let's take you're chatting with someone of the opposite sex for some time. Okay? After that period of time that you have set for yourself beforehand, okay, you need to ask them to say, what are we really doing? We need to define this thing. Okay? It's okay to actually demand that we put a label over the thing that we're actually doing. What are we doing? Are we just friends, or maybe there's something more that is going on? Is it just me? Because the further you go into this without defining it, the more there is room for hurt and confusion. So you need to be mature enough. You need to act like grown-ups to say, man, we're all grown-ups here. What is happening here? Are we seriously pursuing a relationship, or maybe this is just something that we need to stop doing because it's not looking good? Okay? That is very important. So you need to mature. You need to show your maturity to say, I don't want any playful stuff. Let's be honest with each other. What are we doing? Is this a relationship, or maybe just a friendship? If it's just a friendship, then let's raise up our boundaries again. We're not doing a good job of doing that. Are you hearing me? So I want to hear your comments in the comment section below. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a good one.